Holy crap, we actually got something? Greetings fellow Vita fans, this is James with PSVita at 2 AM, coming at you once again with another exciting video. And if you're new here and love everything PlayStation Vita, don't forget to subscribe. Oh, trust me, you're not dreaming here folks. Sony has actually graced us with some PlayStation Vita digital sales this week. Their Big in Japan sale. How big is it? Depending on your region, you'll see. But just real quickly, for those of you who are interested in the actual physical sales of this section, I wasn't able really to find much this week, unfortunately. And I tried, man. Oh boy, did I ever try. It got so bad, in fact, that I tried Amazon Japan and tried to go through the whole Google Translate process. It was not a pretty picture. But I did track down this kind of cool carrying case for the PlayStation Vita that GameStop has currently for $4.99 pre-owned. Not a bad deal, actually, if you can get past the very blurry picture. That blurriness. Just want to say up front, though, GameStop, if you want to try and make some sales off of our little PlayStation Vita community here, try to use a better JPEG. I mean, just saying. But, of course, let us switch back now to the PSN stuff. We are going to be covering all of the PlayStation Vita digital sales in North America, Australia, Europe, the UK, Asia, and Japan. And of course, as per tradition, we are going to be starting off with North America, due to the fact that that's where I'm from, and it sounded like an original idea at the time, at least. Methinks I sense Australia. I did sense Australia. Wait, I was gonna pick something. What was I gonna pick again? Oh yeah, Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters. Daybreak Special Gigs. That is definitely a mouthful of a title to say, but I said it. Plus, it's an enhanced version of the original, so we can forgive it. What is this game? Being that it's the first time I've ever mentioned it on this channel, it is a ghostly fusion of visual novel and tactical RPG, which sees you hunting ghosts as part of the Gatekeepers, a team of school friends from the Karunai Academy. Whew, thank goodness for video editing. Boasting gorgeous artwork and smart strategic battles, this is a must-have for those who like a side order of gameplay with their visual novel. And it certainly comes close to that special feeling you get when ordering a side of fries at McDonald's. So yes, in the same vein as the Danganronpa series, this is a visual novel with actual gameplay attached to it. Meaning that if you're not usually into visual novels, you may dig this one. And it's about hunting ghosts, not about, collecting waifus, which is truly the most saddest thing about this game. And I'd even go as far to say depressing. But if you're not into that and are into something of this nature, then this will do you fine. And being that we got hunting ghosts out of the way, let's move on to Europe. Now the UK. Alright, for the European and UK section of this video, I am choosing Futuridium Deluxe, or Deluxe Edition, depending on how you want to word it. Tell me something, do you enjoy playing Star Fox? Wish that it was even more polygonal and took place in Limbo or something like that? Well then, do I ever have a game that you're going to like. Futuridium covers all of those. You were wanting that, right? Futuridium Deluxe is a psychedelic retro-inspired shoot-'em-up with a modern twist. Well, it is technically in 3D, I guess. That blends together frantic action, puzzle elements, a vibrant low-poly aesthetic, see, told ya, and a heart-pumping electronic soundtrack. I mean, hey man, as long as the description didn't say anything regarding chiptune music, I am 100% down with it. So what are you waiting for if you want to fly the unfriendly skies in where in the world does this really take place, actually? Well, anyway, it's a cool game. Pick it up. Now let's move on to Asia. Now it's Japan's turn. Make sure you pack a lunch. For the Region 3 territory of this video, I am now going to choose Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Oh, I mean Kamen Rider Batride War Genesis. I always get those two confused. Not really, I was just trying to make a segue. In this 3D beat-em-up brawler hack and slash, however you kind of want to say it, you ride into the biggest battlefield in Kamen Rider. The enemies just keep on coming and coming, kind of like in Dynasty Warriors, but it's more like a Diet Dynasty Warriors. Just due to the fact that there's not quite as many enemies on screen. Wield your blades, guns, and your Kamen Rider superpowers to keep the crowds under control. To speed things up, the riders race into the battlefields with their bikes. I mean, you can't get any more slick than that. They bash into the wearing clusters to save their allies from total annihilation. And don't forget, the riders form change abilities. Use these to save you from tight situations. It's pretty much a super move. They just had to say it in a flashy way. We can overlook it this time. But guys, if you love 3D brawlers as much as I do, because trust me, I love and adore my 3D brawlers, then this is a pretty import-friendly game, which coincidentally enough was my very first import-friendly game that I did for that segment, which is short-lived, I know. I'll get onto it, I promise. And I love everything about this game. Only one small negative here, that the regular goon enemies are kinda lackadaisical with their attacks. But the bosses do make up for it quite nicely, by actually blocking. And thus, that will conclude Sony's Big in Japan digital sale for the PlayStation Vita, which, depending on where you live, may or may not have been so big. You know, all things considered, I mean, yeah, it could have been much better. In fact, it has been much better in the past, but, you know, at this point of the Vita's life, we just kinda gotta take what we can get. But let me know which games you're gonna be picking up down in the comments section below. And as always, fellow Vita fans, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. The following video has been brought to you in part by all of these wonderfully generous people who help make this content possible, including Gutter Drums, Wendy K, David Ray, Phantom XRS, Saul Ramirez, Kyle Brooks, JR, E-Rock, Pierce Sterner, Adam Theory, Skulshire Tugel TCG, BMF, Ruben Gutierrez, Joshua Williams, Jared Haddo, Kevin Enright, Heston Joseph, Aaron Swanson, Rodrigo Vera, Hero Acer, Adam Sondi, Dennis R. Huggins Jr., Richard Cruz, Buzz Sayin, Jelle, Mario Cruz, Larry Anderson, Matt Fox, Reiko Star, and Neo Arashi. If you would be interested in supporting the channel and seeing your lovely portrait on this end screen here, then make sure to check the links in the description below. I have numerous ways for you to do so down there. And that will officially wrap up this PlayStation Vita digital sale video. I wonder how long it's going to be before Sony actually lets me do another one of these.